We are back in Flagler County, Florida today, Palm Coast, and we are going to be riding Compra. So Compra trailhead is right on A1A here in Palm Coast. Here is the entrance. We're going to spin it on this little single track. Start us out. Just a little loop there. South Shore. Black Diamonds. Let's do that. Well, Compra is a one-way trail. Says it's about 5.5 to 6 miles. And there's a section in here that they call Cloud 9, which is the intermediate to advanced part of the loop with some features. I've ridden here a couple of times, not enough to really know it super well. But I do have some recollection of some of the sections. Then there's also a easier bypass for those who aren't into the technical featurey stuff. There's a lot of coquina stone in here, rock gardens, some wooden features. Here's one right here. And there's also like an old building. I'm not sure what it used to be, but the trail now runs through the ruins, and it's pretty interesting. And I believe I've seen that there's been some trail work done through that section. I haven't ridden this trail probably in a couple years, so we'll see what that all looks like now when we get through there. First 2 miles or so is just a flowy single track. You see a lot of palm roots, but it's just a good flowy little section. Get the legs warmed up. Had a little bit of a day today. Drove out here from Orlando, so a little over an hour. Unloaded, got dressed, went to jump on the bike, and I had no pedals. So instant disappointment. Can't say it's the first time I've been there. Last year or the year before, I showed up at Graham Swamp, and as soon as I got on the bike, I broke a pedal. So luckily I knew where to go to get a new pedal. So I ride clipless, and that matters because depending on the style of pedal you have, you'll have a cleat on your shoe to match. So that means I have to find Crank Brother pedals in order to be back in business. So Flagler Bike Shop, which is not the closest bike shop to this trail, about 9 miles away, closer to Graham Swamp. It's the bike shop that's closest to Graham Swamp Trail, actually. But I know they sell Crank Brothers. So like I said, I've been there before. So I got undressed, loaded back up, drove on down to Flagler Bike Shop. They hooked me up with a nice set of Crank Brothers candy pedals, and in about 45 minutes round trip, I'm back out on the trail, ready to have a nice ride. So appreciate those guys over at Flagler Bike Shop. Set me up. Really good deal on the Crank Brother candies, 65 bucks. Last year when I was there, or maybe it was the year before, during the pandemic and the bad supply chain issues. Supplies were very limited. I was able to get my hands on a set of mallets out of there, and they were, I think, like around 130 bucks. So I was kind of expecting to spend that kind of money today. Got a nice deal on some candies. Everybody's happy, and we're out here on the trail. So that's blue. That's going to be the easier option. It's a nice little, kind of a skinny little drop off at the end there. Easy options on this trail are marked blue, which is the kind of the intermediate color for mountain biking trails. I believe Cloud 9 is going to be marked black for advanced. Take a nice line through these roots. Oh, a nice tight little spot through some I don't know what those are. Kind of palm trees. Look at this feature. Up the rocks. There's a little bit of a consequence to not hitting that one right, which is very neat. Let's see. Fun. Cool features. Keep you on your toes. Challenge your skills. That was kind of a cement. I don't know if that was a piece of a foundation or a well cap, but definitely some leftover something. There's some more. Kind of looks like cement. Platforming again. Ooh, squirrel. log roll there. Don't know if that was actually a feature or that was just some logs that were cut to clear the trail. Don't seem to be in a line really to get on them and get off them very easily. So this is kind of a new deal. This old building here was part of something. I don't know if it was a mining deal or just some kind of old industrial building of some sort, but the trail came through here, and people would oftentimes come out here and hang out, party, and vandalize with some graffiti. So what the trail crew has done has made a really nice, neat little alternative to that by putting graffiti of its own on the building that is much nicer than your typical vandalism graffiti, right? So, and they've added this little ramp and booter out the backside. So let's give that a little whirl. Sounds like I got something in the wheel. I think it's a Ted Williams 1952 rookie card. Where is it? I can't see it. What's making all that noise? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nope, probably won't be. Alright, here we go. It's running a pretty low PSI, so you hear that sidewall fold a little bit. But, you know. Planning more for traction than I am for jumping. Yeah, got that. 100%. Good stuff. This trail is not going to be on the ruthless, punchy climbing like Graham Swamp, though it does have a few. Little rock. Ooh, rock booter. But it's technical in its own way. A lot of roots, rocks. They've built a lot of switchbacks in here with little features. So, still challenging. Just a different style than what we see just a few miles away at Graham Swamp. So there's blue again. I'm gonna stay with the advanced option. Couple options there. So I'm gonna roll back out now that I've seen what that is. And we'll just go in there and hit that little wooden bridge feature as we come through. So we just came through here. Trail splits. Blue's the easy way. There we go. Another little feature. just through that tree there. Anytime this trail splits, I believe the only choice is a harder line and an easier line. So they should always come right back together. It's just a matter of which one you want to do and identifying which is which. Like there's a split right there, but I didn't see a sign. This looks like it was probably the more challenging. Now this says Cloud 9 South Shore. So blue is the easy route, Cloud 9 is the challenging route. We're gonna ride Cloud 9. Instant ladder feature to a rock garden with no speed heading in there because we were reading the sign, but it's all good. Tight switch back there. This one I remember from being here prior. Rock garden out. A little bit of a rock garden right there. Here's another one. Rock pile. So Cloud 9 will be littered with these kind of features. Merging trails. We keep going on this way. Right along the water's edge here. Black diamond. Oh, double black diamond. The other option's a double black. Red Island. Let's see what Red Island has. Drop in. Root climb. Could fall right into the water there. Try to avoid that. Another little root climb. Staying along the water's edge. Here. Pretty technical root section there. Oops. Well, hit the bar on that tree. Try to line up for this big rooty climb here. I just kind of wheelied out. That is pretty stout climb there. A few different options here. Maybe I should have looked that over before getting in here, but this is a pretty rad horseshoe wooden bridge line right there with tons of consequence if that does not go right. It looks like I'm backtracking on myself right here. Yeah, so I just climbed all that. I'm not sure if I missed something. On the exit of this wooden bridge. No, I mean, that's it. There's nowhere else to go. This guy. The descent side. So I'm backtracking here. A little confused on the trail. Okay, so here's Cloud 9 again. Okay. Let's stick with this diamond this time. Nice. A double ladder section climb there. I guess this is kind of the route for this part. Up along the top of the ridge here. Nice. Going this way. Didn't quite have the momentum there. Wasn't anticipating that 90-degree uphill. Wooden down. So, like I said early on, been here a couple times before. It's been a while. I remember certain sections, but I don't know it well enough to anticipate and be properly set up for some of these really technical sections. Also, it's a little confusing. I think some clearer signage would help a little. There are a couple spots where it tells you you're going the wrong way, but that's a neat little climb out. See, that gives you an arrow. These are nice, well marked here, but the section down below, where that big horseshoe bridge is, not sure if I was going the right way or not down there. But I stuck with the single diamond on the way in this time instead of opting for the doubles. And I feel like I've found a bunch of trail here that I may have skipped on those double diamonds. So let's see if I don't find some of that right here. So it looks like we have found the little jump park here in the center of the trail system. There's a wooden drop here. Just roll through some of this stuff. So wooden drop there takes you back uphill, but down here in the pit, a couple picnic tables. Looks like a little bit of a table, so there's a line coming over this. Yeah, so there's a couple picnic tables down in here. We just entered from up there on that ridge, but you can see a couple little features here. A couple more. I'm just gonna roll these through here to have a look. On the berm, over the hill. Climb to the top. So there's a drop there, but I don't speed for it. There's a different drop into that. So here we've got rock wall, mini rock wall. So this looks like it would take a few sessions to the Franken drop, the Ike drop. It would take a few sessions to figure out exactly which lines you want to take. This part of the trail, certainly not just a loop where you ride the trail in front of you. So the Franken drop looks like you gap down to the wood there, but there's some stairs in between. I guess in case you don't make the gap, you can roll those steps and then out. Interesting section. Cottonmouth Ridge right here, I'm going to assume is the continuation of the trail. But again, I'm only assuming that because Don't really have a lot of other directions, so we'll drop in right here. Keep rolling through. Very technical, a lot of brake modulation there. You're going right back up. Without seeing what that trail looks like. There's a big rock face there, but you could get around it here, or you could pop it. But man, without seeing these sections, there's a lot of spots in here that you just have to know to anticipate these lines. Coming in here blind is close to an impossible ride. I know that this camera does nothing for this, down into that gully and back out. But that's clearly hike-a-bike right over there on the other side, so. Again, almost makes me feel like I'm doing it backwards, but the sign leads in this way. I mean, this is a gnarly climb right here. And when you get to the top, it's completely off camber with the roots. And dropping back in. And climbing back out. So I'm gonna pedal here. Stalling through that. Small Compra here is no joke. That ain't happening. Still didn't have one foot clipped in through that whole section, so climbing this hill is impossible. All right, so that just took us right back around to where we were previous. All right, trail says this way. Black Diamond. Now, this is the second attempt. Roll it in this way. Pretty gnarly. Right there, we'll climb. Very nice. Cleared that section there. Through the trees and roots. All right, I'm looking at some of these lines again. So this is a rock garden down. Gets pretty steep right at the end there. You can see that. We've got the two successive drops. You can see the scarring right here. People's cranks hitting this or pedals. That's, I mean, you all know the GoPro effect by now, but this is downhill. I know I got to go that way on the trail, I believe. I just tried going the other way and did a loop, and I'm right back here, so. That looks like the continuation of the trail, as does this. So there's a choice to go this way, choice to go this way. Again, there's no sign, so I'm gonna pick one, but this looks like it might just be a loop back into these lines. Looks like a single track going that way. That's the drops that we were just looking down from the top. So I'm going to follow this road out and see if this is the continuation of the trail. So this is a red square. Does that mean stop? Does that mean the trail goes this way? I think, I don't know. It doesn't say stop, it just says red. There's a squirrel there. Mr. Squirrel, could you tell me which way does the trail go? Are we headed this way? Or this way? I don't know. I gotta feel like if I go that way, it's gonna take me right back into there. So I'm gonna go this way. So I'm just gonna say this. These trails are, well, Cloud 9 anyway. Cloud 9 is the real deal. It is technical and it is hard. The technicality that they've built into those ridge trails there. They've done a great job. The creativity. That little section there with the drops and the droppers and the rock garden down. But just a little better signage, I think. Let's climb this. Yeah. Okay, arrow says this way. I'll take that advice because that's what I've been asking for. So. Very nice. Okay, good. So, feels like I'm going in the right direction. I'm not going against the trail here. So, without belaboring the point, just a little better markings. Let the people know where they are in here, which way to go. It is supposed to be a one-way trail, so. This section so far, since that red square, maybe red square means fun flow line. And I can make that up because it doesn't say otherwise, but this, since that red square, has been quite a fun flow line. It looks like Cloud 9 exit. Okay. Blue, and it split, so I don't know. I only saw one blue square and it was in the middle of the two trails. North Shore. Sure, why not? Feature number 4. Oh, look at this. That's fun. Can we make it? We can. A wheelie off. Very nice. Feature number 4. Bloop bloop on the favorites list. Put the check mark. North Shore, Hammock Hollow. We are going to Hammock Hollow. Some kind of big birds just flew out of there. Lord knows what kind of bird that was. Could have been a pterodactyl. Another deer. Look at that one. He's a little younger, darker in color. Quite a bit of wildlife in here, and the road is right there to my right. A little difficult to see here in the shadows. Still got the sunglasses on. Really climb out of there. Moccasin moat. That ain't the shoes, people. That's the snakes. Let's hope we don't see one of those out here. Hammock Hollow is a fun little section. Let's see what we do here. I believe that's supposed to be a 180 turn. Back that way. Because I am not swimming in that swamp. Well, or moat. That must be Moccasin's moat. Not sure what just happened. I feel like maybe I'm riding back out on the same trail I rode in, but it's a little hard to tell. don't know. I don't remember that log. Well, maybe not. Jurassic Park just looks the same every which way you go, which is why it's so dang hard to get away from those dinosaurs. Yeah, came in right there on that side. So now we take North Shore out. Woo! Wooden booter in the middle of nowhere. So I think for the average folks looking for a nice flowy single track trail out here in Palm Coast, Compra, the Hammock Trail, and North Shore are just nice flowy trails and not too technical. Those of you looking for the big challenge, nasty, crazy technical terrain, that's Cloud 9. Cloud 9 was better than me today, for sure. A couple of those sections I could ride. I feel good about that, but there's some real gnarly stuff in there. And I feel you kind of need to see it a few times to anticipate. You clear one obstacle and you're in the complete wrong position to even attempt the next one. You have to know which ones you have to carry momentum out of to make the next climb, what line you're going to need to line up for when you crest some of those climbs. Here's a long ladder. It'll drop back in. So a few more passes through there I think would definitely be beneficial, but to just show up on a day and hit some of those without a local to kind of tow you through the first time, maybe tough tough trail. Wow. But again, like I said, that is a compliment to the trail crew out here. It's a sorba trail. I think I said that already, but it is a sorba trail. Flagler group out here that's really challenging, really challenging on these trails. So good job on that. Got my computer on sideways there. I was telling the story in the beginning of this about the pedals. I had to buy new pedals today. I gotta say, man, these Crank Brother pedals right out of the box. Like, I haven't done any kind of adjustments or fittings. Oh, whew. I feel like I might have ridden that one already. For riding that super technical terrain, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I had no problem getting my feet clipped in or out. And it's the first time I did not put new cleats. The cleats that came in the box with the pedals are still in the box. I'm wearing my old cleats on my old shoes, and they just hooked up. They're ready to rock right out of the box. So Crank Brothers candy, gotta dig that. Big stump right there in the center of the turn. Had to change course really fast. This is kind of the trail I was looking for and expecting today here at Compra. I knew they had that Cloud 9 section and I was looking for a technical challenge, but this stuff is a lot of fun too. And we're somewhere. The trail. Yep, I believe we're just looping back around here. A nice little rock section, pretty smooth. Drop right back up. Now, when you get to the end of this trail, there is a smell, and it's going to hit you right in the face. I'm not kidding you. There is a distinct smell, and what that smell is, it's world-class barbecue. Now, I'm gonna try not to get run over crossing this road, but when you finish this trail, make sure you leave some time to head on over to Captain's Barbecue. This is a world-class barbecue joint. Guy Fieri's been here. They've been on the Food Channel and all that stuff. And desserts. You earned it. Go get you a dessert. Captain's Barbecue, Compra Trail, 26 Cycles, Cycle Sports. Please like and subscribe. Keep these videos coming. Here we go.